If there's one thing I enjoy about a game is the game that it's really fun to play. Obviously, that goes without saying, duh. That is quick to get to the table. You say, Bryan, some of the best games are very, very, very slow to get to the table. Twilight Imperium, Terra Mystica, Terraforming Mars, not that slow, but slower than others. Dinosaur Island. Plenty of my favorite games take a long time to set up, which in turn makes them harder to hit the table. But they're my favorite games for a reason, and they're your favorite games for a reason. So how do we increase that time? Now, you've seen other videos that I've done about some of these Meeple Realty inserts and some of the other companies that do these inserts. And you know, if you've watched any of the other ones, that I firmly believe in this concept. Now, you say, Bryan, that's an extra X amount of dollars. I understand that. So before we even get started into looking at the way this one's built, how it looks, all that sort of stuff, let me just explain how important it is to me that I understand that you know your budget, and I get that. That is on you. If you look at this video and go, this is $40, why would I ever pay $40, $20, $10, $1 for something just to speed up getting my game to the table? Yes, I know it's nice wooden pieces and all that stuff, but it's just not for me. And if that's true, no big deal. You know your stuff, you know your budget, you know what you like, and you know what you need. Do you need this? Absolutely not. However, if you have a budget that allows it, and you know you, this is a great product to get something to the table, these inserts. But are they all the same? Which is why we're looking today at the Meeple Realty Terra Mystica or Mystic Taverns insert today. Let's take a look at what some of the facets are, what it does, some of the pluses, some of the minuses of this insert, and see if it's the one for you right now. So of course you've noticed that in this video that I had some trouble in the time lapse. I don't know if you could tell, but in that time lapse there was a little bit of trouble it was giving me because there are one part that you have to build twice, 2 trays, and it doesn't actually tell you have to build it twice, that the parts are backwards. That would be piece number 10 and piece number 12, if I'm remembering correctly, are backwards. Now yours may be different, but both trays, number 10 and number 12, I needed to reverse to make them fit the tray. That's just one thing that really irritated me because the first time I did it, I had to switch it around. Second time I caught it and tried it just to make sure I didn't forget and accidentally switch 10 for 12. No, 10 for 12, they have to be switched in where they're placed. So just remember that if you're watching this. However, I'll tell you what, let's just talk all the negative things about it first, because this is the first one I've had any issues with, and then we'll talk about the amazing positive things about it. One is that, the 10 and 12 thing. Two, it's got one of the most difficult trays to build, but given time actually tapping it in there with a little bit of a mallet or whatever you have makes it way easier. So I can't really knock it for that because that was my own fault. But two, and it warns you though, it does tell you this when you get this insert, it doesn't close the box all the way. That's not my issue because my box already didn't close. My issue is I'm not entirely sure how to label and stack everything in here. Like I don't really quite know how everything's supposed to fit together. And so I see how it fits together, but I'm not entirely sure the optimal way to get the boards in and to get everything in there. But that's not really a knock against the craftsmanship or the quality. Let's talk positive things. Positive things, this thing is made supremely well. I have never used a bit of glue on a Meeple Realty product, and I don't know if that's on purpose. I know it says that that's on purpose, that they try to do it, but sometimes, people say that you're not supposed to use glue, and you kind of have to. I have never had to use a piece of glue on a piece of Meeple Realty product, and this one is another just excellent example of that. No glue needed. Everything just kind of pops together and fits really well and really tight. If you have a little hammer, or for me, I was just using my pocket knife just to tap things down, it really holds together well. They go the extra mile when it comes to displaying pieces in the game. So all the favor tiles and the keys or the city tiles, they lean up at a 45-degree angle so you can just see them the whole game. All of your pieces to get to your colors for your players fit in those nice little slots. Excellent thing, because Terra Mystica is one of the games that I've always had a hard time getting to the table because of time alone. How long it takes you to get this game to the table is a pain sometimes because it's just so much to it. This helps you just get it out there, boom, instantly. All your tiles are ready, all your purple, I can't remember what that's called now, but all the purple things, the little tokens, all your color tokens, your player mats, everything is ready to go, and you can get this to the table 20 minutes faster than you used to be able to. And I love that about Meeple Realty's products. So Terra Mystica, Mystic Taverns Insert, know what I said ahead of time. There are a couple things that you might want to just stand out for. Again, you know your budget, so if we're not talking about budget anymore, right? You know your budget. If this is for you, first of all, budget-wise, stay with me. If it's not, check out another one of my videos, okay? But if you're here, you know your budget, and you say, okay, well, I have some money to spend on this insert, know that your box is not going to close. Like I said, if you have the expansion, it's not going to anyway. But also know that some of those pieces, you just have to know and pay attention to switch to 10 and 12 when you get it. So that is the Terra Mystica Mystic Taverns Realty, Meeple Realty insert from Meeple Realty. That was redundant, but you know what I'm saying. Make sure to go out and check this thing out. Fantastic craftsmanship. Every single one of them I have not had an error in. If anything, I've always had an extra part as opposed to one missing. So excellent job, Meeple Realty. Make sure you go check these people out. They do a wonderful job, and again, it helps you get your game to the table faster. So that's it for this time from Bryan Drake at The Latest Retro. Make sure you check out more videos here at the Dice Tower from us. Till next time, we'll see you.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.